Hi, this is Jacqueline here with the Grow Program. Thank you for growing with me on today. Oh, I'm telling you, honey, it's so exciting. It gets so exciting that do you realize I have to count to seven, a lot during my work. Seven is for wisdom. And I can't hardly count to seven. I have to go back over because I get so excited. Is that seven or is that not seven? Oh my goodness. It gets so exciting to be working for the Lord. And you hear the fan in the background. I do have a fan, at least one fan I know. This fan right here is blowing in the background, and we are fans of God as we grow. Follow God, not evil. Then God shall follow thee. Oh, say what? Follow God, don't follow evil. Then good shall follow thee. I'm going to get it together. Follow God, don't follow evil. Just like I got that other song together. And I got that together, and that don't give me no problems. I can whip that right off the top of my head. All my little hymns. Look, I'm the one woman praise and worship team, honey. I can come up with some things. Keepers of the dream, because that's what I am. I am the keeper of the dream. And we are grow. And we are rising. Look here. I sat up in a haunted house, scared to death. Didn't know what to do. And spirits began. I'm looking at evil spirits all around me. I'm seeing visions. My son got this. We was going through so much over there. My son got this. He was seeing things down in the basement. Look, I got so much to tell you, honey. I don't even know where to begin. See, I begin here and then I go back over here and come back because there's so much, really, as we grow in. Look, my son, he was down in the basement. He slept down there. He would tell me that he would sit there and watch boxes move by themselves. Now, I'm telling you, we done went through some stuff. And so I was just thinking about something. I was thinking about when it all began. When it first began. Oh, my God, when it first began. It was in Redlands. Redlands, California is where it all began. Now, before this, though, I want you to realize this about me, see, as we grow. My life is an open book. I'm going to tell you everything so you can take a look. You can go to any episode and tell you about me, see, because I've had a life of oppression. And I already can tell you, what you about want to tell me. I can tell you I done been through it. I done seen it firsthand. I know. I done seen a man get shot in front of me. My brother died from a shotgun. The man was laying out in the street, hollering for help. I didn't see him get shot, but I heard him he was out there hollering for help. He got robbed. So yeah, I know. So love, here we grow. We got another young mother lost to oppression. Angry father. Don't want to, mental illness, whatever you want to call it. Whatever label you choose to put it on, I'm going to put it on what it is. Oppression. That's what it is. That's what we are all down here under. And this young mother was not allowed to grow, to watch her children grow. Now she's gone on with the Lord. And she has to watch as a spirit. The spirits are not sleeping, resting. She's watching as a spirit. She's guiding. But see, it's up to them if they listen to her. Because see, she's going to guide them in the Lord. But see, we down here in this world, and the world is coming at us. Oh, shoot, I hope I ain't messing up. The world is coming at us. I hope that wasn't muffled. The world is coming at us. And so we have to realize that nobody is coming back to save us. It's up to us to save us. See, that's what religion tells us. And you can look at religion from all down the years, and it ain't no date when he coming back because he turned around and said, I'll leave you the comforter. That's what he said. I leave you the comforter, the spirit that is within. So you use that and you rise, kings and queens. So, as I was thinking about when it all began, the house in Redlands, and I put the address, I Googled the address, and sure enough, there they are, the duplexes. This is where this all began at. But as a child, my mother used to take me to see scary. That's all we ever went to see. Me, my brothers, or scary movies. And then I come back home, be too scared to go to bed. I sleep with her. on the night she let me, because I sleep wild. But that's all we went to see was scary movies. Something scary. There's always something scary. Because there's always something scary coming out. And that's what she liked. And I liked it too. I like being scared. But then, it happened in real life, honey. I used to have a dream. Glory be to God. I used to have a dream that I was in a building, running, trying to get out this building. I had my kids. I had one on the hip, and the other one by the hand, and the other one's around me. I had 5. And I'm running. I'm running with these kids, running. And we make it out the building. And I turn around and stop to rest. Turn around and look, give an account to my babies. 1 missing. I got 4. 1 ain't with me. We running so hard that I lost track of one of them. So I debate. Do I go back in, or do I keep on? What do I do? Do I try to go back and save them, or do I go on with life? What do I do? And now, I woke up. I never had the answer to it until now, till today, as I'm growing for a better way. I go back to the fire, to the limit, to the wall, running up that hill for you all. For us all, because we have to be the change. If we won't change, it's up to us. You see your community, you see what's happening. Be a part of the solution. Don't be a part of the problem. See, that's what I'm doing over here. See, I see my country. Yeah, my country, 'tis of thee. Yes, this is the sweet land of liberty. I want it everywhere. So I'm going to sow over here. I'm going to make a difference over here. I see over here, my eyes fall to the motherland. Okay, so here we stand. So love, I'm up in the clouds. That was the first house that I moved into that I noticed was haunted. The first house, well really, it was another one before that, but this one right here was when I was really on my own. When I noticed that, this is getting ready to follow me. And up in the clouds, the image of the clouds. I thought it was strange how I was all shaped and different stuff, but I said, this is getting ready to be good. So I go back, because God, revelation and confirmation. This is how God gives me wisdom. I look up in the clouds. It looked like a woman running. And around her look like little kids. Look like something in front of her. And behind, you can see a demon chasing. And that's what it is. It's the demon chasing us. And we got to keep running. We got to keep running from the evil. See, the devil ain't nothing but evil with a D. The devil ain't nothing but evil with a D. I just want to make that clear. See, I don't want no noise over that. I want you to understand that people are used by evil. People can be used by love, by good, by God, or be used by evil. Just like the young man who decided to kill his children's mother. He's driven by evil. Now, whether that falls under mentally ill and he was this and he was that, it all falls under oppression. You understand what I'm saying? Changing hearts and minds to grow every day in God, who's watching us from a distance. Now, what does that mean to me? God is watching me from a distance. Okay, this is what it means to you. The Spirit of the Lord is within you to do the right thing. So what do you choose to do? Do you choose to do right, or you choose to depart from God? Because see, once you make that wrong choice, God has departed from thee. God is not with thee. See, we are the author of our destiny, but God is the finisher of our faith. So what you believe for them, you believe for you. So that's why we got to fix our heart. That's why we sit there and say, why? He didn't do nothing to nobody. Why he had to go? Why he get cancer? He ain't never smoked a cigarette in his life. He ain't never did nothing. See? And you sit back and wonder, Why God takes 3? Honey, I'm here to tell you, God is moving. God, it seems like God takes the best, because God does take the best. The spirits and souls are not resting. They're not asleep while evil is up doing. Don't be used by evil. No matter what it is. Let God come into play. Let God fix your heart. Let God allow you to grow. Let love flow, because God is love. See, put that back in religion. God is love. Now, you got to treat somebody the way you would want to be treated, because God is looking at you. You say, you this and you that. You don't dictate like that. You dictate, you give in love. That's how we got to do. We got to love and be loved. All equal under God. Here, I'm here to bring forth this message, but I'm here to tell you, we are all equal under God. This is spirituality, because there's a God within thee. You are unique. You are different. That's why there is no comparison to Tupac and Biggie. There's no comparison. That's Biggie. That's Tupac. Tupac's a legend. Biggie's a legend. And look, now what? They go down in history. There will never be another Tupac. There will never be another Biggie. Do you see what I'm saying? We are all legends. We are all legends. All legends aren't famous, but you're here for a reason. It's not about what you trying to get, what you aiming at, who you aiming to please, honey. Because, see, you can do this all day long, 24/7, like the song say. I could do this. I could, just keep on doing it. That's what she said. But, honey, you keep on doing it and trying to please man, honey, please. You'll never please me. I did everything I could. I cooked my tail off. You hear me? Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Great big fat meal. Did all this. I did it all. What are you talking about? I was the doting, quiet, meek, white. I was that. But see, he said, I want you to pray for me that I change. I want you to keep praying. You're doing fine. Keep praying. Stay in your lane. See, I ain't no fool. Mama didn't raise no fool, honey. No. No, I ain't that doting. Now, I dote on you, but I got to dote on me too, honey. See, I mean something also. It's you and me. It ain't just you. It's you and me. If I could make a deal with God and get him to swap our places. Tell you, honey, I run up that road, up that hill, and keep running up again every day to tell you greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. Wisdom and not weapons. Using evil, tools of greed, tools of getting over, scheming, conniving, corruption. To live who? To live you were. See, we having an experience down here. We are spiritual beings having a physical experience down here. And I'm going to tell you something. This king did while he was down here. He made a difference. He sure made a difference to me. Made me think about something. When this king was down here, Dwight Eisenhower, he put it on the money. Chase God. That's what he said. He said, trust God. In God we trust. Put that on everything. In God we trust. He didn't say, in this money we trust. He didn't say that. He said, in God we trust, because he had an epiphany. Honey, God put people in certain places. And look here, that legend, I never met him, but that legend affects me. He grows with me. That spirit grows. I understand. I'm driven by what he says. So I'm continue to drive the message home. Grab that penny. Just go get a penny. You can find a penny somewhere on the floor. Go find a penny and look at it. Because people don't pick up pennies no more. It don't matter how high stuff get. People ain't going to reach down and pick up no penny. They don't. I used to sweep them up. It's sad, but I did sweep them up, throw them away. I got tired of picking up pennies. But kids walk past them all day long, and they will not pick up a penny. They won't. They're a child with a nickel, dime. They'll think about a nickel, a dime. It'll sit there to the end of time, face up, because dimes are from heaven. So if you see a dime laying down face up, that's from heaven. That's a sign from your loved one, honey, and take those messages to heart because they are real. They are really real. Take them and grow with them. And I mean, from that house in Redlands, that's where it began. It really began there. So many different things. And then it just went on and it escalated. From each house that I went to, it just kept escalating. I had never seen the apparition. I saw something dark lift from someone, and then when that dark spirit lifted from them, they became happy. I saw that with my own eyes, and it was my son. In that house on Plum, he was possessed. He was he was just dark. He was just dark, very dark. And it was one morning he came down for breakfast and I said, "How you doing?" I was all happy and he grumbled. And he was a little kid. He was, like about maybe 11 or 12. And he went, I got him breakfast. He sat down at the table. And as he sat there, it lifted. And then it flew off. And then he started talking, being happy and everything. Because I had been joking around with him, trying to, make him happy. He wasn't happy, but you still. Love drives out. Hey, see how that spirit just went out of him? And I'm just thinking about that to this day. As I kept on playing with him and talking to him and joking with him, because, see, I could have acted like him. I could have went there with him. There go another dark spirit. No, I chose love. And God, thank you, Holy Spirit, just gave me that. That spirit, that darkness just lifted off of him right there, and he became happy. I went through a battle, because that house there, that was the house where I wasn't going there on my break by myself. If it was raining, my older daughter stayed there with us, and if it was raining, she was out of school. She wasn't in school. And when we left, even if it was raining, she left too. Even if she ain't had nowhere to go, she would leave. And she told me she wasn't standing there by herself, and I understood, because I wasn't either. And that's a shame. Paid rent in there. But now, this one here, I walk through in power, because greater is he that is in me than he that is in the world. Remember that, kings and queens. So walk in power every day. Sow the seeds of love. See, because I'm running from the evil. I'm telling you, like the clouds, I'm running from the evil. Now you're going to see the picture right there. I'm going to show it exactly where I used to stay at. That's where it began. That's the house where it began in Redlands. In the clouds, just like now, we running from the evil every day. And as we run from the evil, we rise to greatness. We rise. So keep running. Just keep running. Because see, what we doing as we running, we grabbing those lost souls. We grabbing them. We ain't going to turn back and go to the evil. We grabbing those lost souls. We sowing the seeds of love. We driving out hate. We're going to make the world great. Right there in your community. Where you see a need, sow a seed. Lift someone. You ain't got to give them a handout. See, because that ain't helping nobody. Give them a help up. Lift them up. Show them the way. Hey, look, this how you do this. Hey, I know where they hiring at today. I know where you can get this and get that. You need some gas money? Okay, fine. You need to get to the interview. You need a tie. I got you. See, that's what I'm saying. That's lifting. That's helping. That's sowing. That's growing. You see that building down there, buy it up, fix it up, make it a store, put some people to work. And we got to get the right people in here. We do, because I'm telling you something. It was something going on down at that store, honey. It was something going. They was stealing that store left and right. pushing out the manager, and she just happened to be white, and fired the other little Caucasian. I didn't mean to say white, because white is a color. Fired the little Caucasian, young king, fired him, and they down there just doing some evil things. Not all of them, not everybody, but there's a few of them. And see, evil's reign is not long. As they tried to push her out, she went to the EEOC, but that appointment is so long, it takes forever to get a hold of anybody in the government. Honey, you be waiting like me. I've been trying for you. I'm going to try again soon. What time is it? About getting up on fall? I'm going to try the IRS again, because it's been about it. I've been trying them. I've been trying the IRS for years. You get hung up on calling the IRS. Don't call them. They will hang up on you. Click how you waiting for a minute. You hear the music, and the next thing you know, our representatives are too busy to answer your call. Thank you for calling, and call again soon. Have a good day. And hang up on you, honey, and that's what they doing. I got to call it the way it is. Our government, you try to call somewhere, honey, click. They'll tease you and hold you on, how you listen to some good music. You be popping the thing, you get ready to get somebody, boy, get ready to get through now. Yeah, we ain't got to go down there. I got them on, honey. So, see, I'm going to try them again, though. And then I'm like, well, how can I get a job now? They hiring, but they ain't hiring. Well, what's going on? Do you need help or don't you? How do you get on? How do you get hired on with the IRS? How do you get a job there? Show somebody else how to get in. The title, that circle so tight. When I get on the phone with them, I'm going to ask them, how you get a job with the IRS? I think it's irs.gov. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's one of the ways. I don't know. Try that. But see, sometimes when you go to, you put in all that information. I'm going to get off of this. When you put in all that information and you get to the end of it and you click it, push it through, you made a mistake. Okay, I go back and fix mine, what I did. Yeah, I fix that, click, go back down here, click, send it through again. Push the button. It ain't going, but yeah, I know it's going to go. Honey, you should have seen me trying to get that Nigerian passport and that permit to travel. Look, go through, click, nothing going through. What's wrong now? See, this is technology. We really need to talk to somebody at these agencies. We really need somebody to answer the telephone again. People need to be there. Or let's hire some more folks. Bring these people in from somewhere. We need some help. Help. I need somebody. Help. Not just anybody. The IRS. And I need God. Help. I do. Honey, I'm calling for help. SOS. SOS, IRS. I need to talk to you. And, it's about growth. Honey, I've been trying. I'm going to get on there with them. Because, see, I'm trying to turn grow nonprofit. I'm trying to see what I can do. How do I turn this for the breakthrough? So, I need to get a hold of these people because I need to talk to them about some things. Or I'm going to have to make an appointment. That's it, keepers of the dream. I'm not just making an appointment. It is a telephone number that you can call, and that number will set you an appointment with the office. So I have to plan on that. Yeah. Mental note. Ding. Okay. Went through. Glory be to God. Glory be to God for the breakthrough. These government agencies going to get better because, see, the one thing is they human too. And they listen to stuff. They listen to like podcasts. They listen to different things. Matter of fact, they listen to them in 87 countries. 87 countries we grow in. Glory be to God. Greatness reached over oppression through wisdom. I love you, boo. Love each other and yourselves too. I got it out. God bless you.